but punishment from the higher quarter is not so cheap. In Lord Chaitanya's Gambhira Lila, towards the end of his Lila, Anti-Lila, before he left this world, these are the Tirabhav, the final pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then Vaitacharya sent a sonnet, or a poem, to the Lord, which was delivered in Puri by Jagannatha Pandit. It was considered to be an esoteric poem. Bhaula ke kahiya loka haila bhaula, bhaula ke kahiya hate navakaya chula, bhaula ke kahina kaye nahikat ola, bhaula ke kahina iha kaye jache bhola. Advaita said, tell our Mahaprabhu, who acts like a madman, that everyone has lost their sanity, and rice, which was once sold in a high price, now has no value. And love of God, half-crazed humanity, neglects the world, and they all neglects the world, which they all held once so dear. Tell Mahaprabhu, tell him a madman brings this to his ear. After reading this poem of Advaita, Mahaprabhu took on a very serious mood. Srup Damodar was standing there and he inquired, what is Advaita written here? Mahaprabhu said, I don't know the real meaning, but it has something to do with worshippers of the deity, who often think that we shall invite the deity and worship him, keep them there for some time, and when they're finished their worship, then they finally bid the deity farewell. So perhaps Advaita thinks, now it is time for the deity to go. I don't know what is the real meaning, but perhaps this is his purpose. After reading the poem, Srup Damodar became very thoughtful and said, what Advaita Prabhu is saying, that the requirements for Mahaprabhu's appearance have been fulfilled. Now he is no longer needed to preach the holy names of Krishna as the incarnation for this age. The avatar's duty is finished, so he may go. Advaitacharya opened a school in Navadvip. This is before the appearance of Gauranga. And all the respectable scholars of Nadia visited Advaita and accepted him as their leader. Srivas Thakur enjoyed unlimited happiness in the association with Advaita. During the day, Advaita would teach Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam to his students. And according to the desire of the students, he would sometimes teach Veda and Smriti. At night he would meet Haridas, and then they would both loudly chant the holy names together. Seeing Advaita Prabhu's wonderful activities, Vishnudas Acharya took an initiation in the holy names from Advaita. He studied Bhagavatam under Advaita Prabhu with many other Vaishnavas. Nandini and Vasudev Dutt also felt fortunate to receive initiation from Lord Advaita. Whenever Advaita Prabhu was discussing Harikatha with his disciples, his speech sometimes became broken and incoherent as he entered into different states of transcendental madness. This is something about the appearance of Lord Gauranga in relation to Advaitacharya. As everyone knows, Sri Advaitacharya was daily worshipping Lord Krishna in the form of shalagram, with tulsi leaves and Ganga water. He was loudly calling out, Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari. So with this loud calling of Advaita Prabhu, Krishna's mind became restless. Then Krishna mercifully descended in the town of Navadvip to fulfill the predictions of the scriptures. Advaitacharya could understand from the bodily effulgence of Shachi Devi that the moon-like Sri Gauranga Mayapur Chandra would soon appear from the milk ocean of her womb. One morning when Advaita was worshipping Krishna, or rather his shalagram, on the bank of the Ganga with tulsi, sandalwood paste and flowers, he offered flowers 3 times to the Ganga, which he considered a form of Krishna. By the will of Lord Krishna, the flowers that Advaita offered swiftly sailed to the side of Mother Sachi as before. She was bathing nearby, and the flowers went to her. Seeing this, the astonished Sachi unhappily thought, "Who has again deliberately sent flowers like this?" Because previously, when she was pregnant and bathing, flowers would come, and then she lost her children, just like Mother Devaki lost 6 children. So quickly, when she saw these flowers, Sachi pushed them aside. She came out of the riverbank, chanting the names of Ram, Narayan, and Hari to create auspiciousness. Seeing this, Advaita Prabhu roared in ecstatic love and repeatedly chanted the name of Gaura Hari. So then Advaita circumambulated Mother Sachi and offered obeisances to the child in her womb. Sachi Devi exclaimed, "Wait, Acharya Thakur, wait! I am becoming an offender by these actions of yours. When you previously offered obeisances like this, you caused the death of my children. Now please, why are you again offering obeisance to me, your disciple?" Then Sachi offered obeisances to Advaita, who blessed her by saying, "I promise you, Mother, you should not have any fear. Soon you will give birth to a son like Krishna himself." After passing 10 months of pregnancy, Krishna Chandra had not manifested yet from the womb of Sachi. And after 12 months had passed, Sachi's husband, Jagannath Mishra, became very worried. They consulted their family astrologer, Nilambara Chakravarti, who was the father of Sachi Devi. And he did some calculations, and he disclosed to everyone that within the womb of his daughter Sachi was a great saintly person who would take birth at an auspicious time after 13 months of pregnancy had passed. And this person would be a source of auspiciousness, of all auspiciousness, for the people of the world. All those who were present became overwhelmed with joy. Soon, Sri Chaitanya appeared, that vast ocean of love and the embodiment of eternity, knowledge and bliss. He manifests a transcendental body for the purpose of delivering the fallen souls.